So today's myth that we're gonna try to bust is all programmers know how to fix your computers when they break. Is that true? This is really a famous one though. So we are getting a lot of people saying, you know, it depends, but it's a classic stereotype. Let's start way in the beginning, guys. Where did this stereotype? Why? Where? Why? Why? The question I'm asking, why did it start? I think it started because programmers, from the movie definition, equals computers. And that you just know everything about computers. Also, the fact that lots of people don't know the difference between hardware and software is the biggest issue, I think. When I first started learning about programming, I didn't even know the difference. And I always asked my programming friends, hey, fix my computer for me. Hey, clean my computer. Fix it. This doesn't work. Fix it. A lot of times I would say fix it. So hardware is actual device. Like if you're having problem with the computer, anything with the motherboard or the GPU, CPU, physical things. That's a great way of saying. But if you're having issues with the physical computer, then you go to a hardware specialist. However, if you're having a trouble with software, so if your computer itself is having issues, like you log on and you have like pop-ups showing, or you suddenly get random naked pictures somehow, or you feel like you got hacked but you actually don't know if you got hacked, so that's actually a really hard thing for individuals to learn. If your computer is going slow, like it takes you 10 minutes to upload Internet Explorer, then that's a software issue. So a lot of people who's not a computer tech doesn't know the difference. So that's probably why people just end up thinking that if you're a programmer, you just know about the computer, period, and that you could fix everything. And I think that's how this myth started, of saying, hey, fix my thing, because you're a programmer. However, if we kind of compare this to a normal job field, it's the same thing. If you guys are doctors, but you specialize in cardiology, which is study of heart, right? They're just gonna be like, hey, my leg's broken. Can you fix it? They're just gonna be like, you are so dumb. Does this myth still continue this day? I think yes, probably, because even nowadays, people still ask a lot of programmers to fix their computers, right? Movie TV programmers usually seem to be hardware hacker types who built their custom computer system from scratch by hand. That's true. That's also true. And I think a lot of programmers build their own computers. And I think that's a big reason why people also think that you could probably fix every issue from the that you're having with your computer. For example, a lot of my guy friends who are programmers end up building their own gaming PCs. Like they have, they buy their own GPU, CPU from what's that, egg website software thingy or Amazon, and they're like, I'm gonna buy the new really fancy thing. Or most of the time they talk about the new CPU that's out there or new GPU, like, oh my god, AMD is gonna get blah blah blah, or oh my god, Intel really sucks, or blah 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 blah. And that's probably why people are thinking that, oh, they already know much about like the hardware or the software, so they can fix everything. But they do have their specialties. So some programmers might be specialized in hardware, or some programmers might be specialized in software. Actually, it's better to Google it, guys. Nowadays, because Google is so high quality, high tech, that if you just ask the question, just type in the error that you're having, like any pop-up error, or if you're having anything that's slowing your computer down, Google it. They probably know a better answer than your programming friend. A lot of people don't even know what a programmer is. I don't think that's true nowadays. Maybe back then they might have not known what a programmer was, But nowadays, they do know about the programmers. Gamers are much more likely to build custom PCs versus programmers, though. Oh, that's another interesting thing that we could talk about. So continuing with this, guys, let's continue with the programmers going to fix your computers. So when people ask this question, what is the normal response that programmers will give? So if I were to ask most of my programmers on chat, if I were to say, hey, can you fix my computer? What are you gonna say? And I think this is also, now that I think about it, this is also another issue with programmers, is that they have, some of you guys, not all of them, is if I have any issues with currently like stream setting, and I ask my IT team, like they normally Google search it, and they always ask, like, what do you need help fixing? So because you guys are specialized in Google, that you guys always want to help me. So the normal answer that you guys are saying is no, or what do you need fixing? Maybe. Turn it off and turn it on. That's also another response that I get, is just turn it, like, you know, just reset it. Software or hardware problem, that's true. Google is for determining the meaning behind error codes. Guys, what would programmer, how would some of you guys been programmers if Google wasn't a thing? No, I guess you guys would have still had a similar device of Reddit, and Reddit might have had some type of searching system. Bugs, really? That's too hardcore. There are teams called Dev OPS that the programmers have to ask questions. Oh, yeah. There was something similar to it. It was paper manuals. Oh my god. Most annoying is when I hear someone got hacked by phishing exploit. 100% preventable. Oh, fake emails. Oh, don't click on anything sus. Oh, were there any error messages? I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's annoying. You know how people get all of these like spam messages saying you earned $100, and I always wonder if people get scammed by that, and I guess there are people who get scammed by that, right? People don't read those email warnings from ITs because it's IT related. It's you guys' fault because you guys write it very long. It should be short but precise. And highlight it, guys. 101, marketing 101. Make it easily readable and noticeable by normal individual human being. So I don't think this myth has been busted, guys. It seems that all programmers still get the question of, can you fix my computer? / can you fix my issue that I'm having related to computer? But it's not just programmers who get those questions. It's other job fields. Like we got a couple of people in car field, or people who like to do a lot of car things, or interested in fixing anything that has fixing involved. Then people always go to the specialist. That is all for the myth today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was really fun busting. Some of them didn't get busted. Obviously this one, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment on more myths out there related to programming, and we'll have a deep conversation about it. But other than that, I'm done.